Hi, it's Maggie Davis, aka Mini Minx on YouTube and the Captain. So I want to share with you this Handmade Poppies Scrapbook, Junk Journal, Traveller's Notebook, Memory Book, and it makes an ideal gift, and it's got this plastic comb binding down the side. So it's something I've been getting into recently. Rather than stitching in my signatures, I wanted to try this out. So it's like poppies and flowers on the front and on the back, which I thought was cute. Stands, well it might stand. Let me see, yes it stands. And I think the binding's really nice on it. Different. A little bit different. Also with it you will get, I've crocheted this little flower and put it onto a key ring, and I've made this little pretty bead with a little flower on it with beads onto wire, just wrapped it on, and you could put it through one of these plastic binds, comb binds there, or you could just put that onto your handbag or something, purse or something like that. But I thought it went quite nice with it. I decided I wasn't doing a parrot clasp or a lobster clasp with it, and I feel the book like that doesn't need a closure as such. So that comes with it. So in the book, what have we got? It's 38 pages, which is 76 sides in here, and the size is 7 inches in height by 5 wide, and the width, sorry, that's that way, and that's about 17 centimetres by 12 centimetres. So we're going to have a look through it. This pretty paper on the front, I do like it. It's been doubled up. Is it? Maybe not. And I've made this little pocket here. Now I've dabbed my ink stuff to make a heart shape round it, which I thought was quite cute, to make it into the pocket, and dabbed on the page just to give it a vintage old look. You're going to get a large doily tag here. You can write on that. This one, you could put photos, add your little tickets. What else have we got in here? So I'll just show you what we've got. Beautiful things to buy on this. So you could make a list of something, maybe if you're going shopping. There's a little tag here. There's a handmade little page thing here that flips up. So I've done a little tab top on coffee stain paper, and it flips up the way. You could write in that. You could, as I say, add a picture, and then we've got this one. So it's just been inked with coffee stain ink, and you could add more stuff in there. On this we've got this pretty paper, sort of peach and pinks, and it's got lines through it. And then I've just added some of this, so I've tried to make some pages match. We've got some like taken from my book here, and I've just added a tab top up the top just to give it some interest. And the Tales of Beaded, the bird, it would have said there. So you've got a nice skull here, which I love. One of my favourite things. But I mean, you could put a picture over that. You could doodle around it, you could colour that in. Entirely up to yourself. And on the back page, because it's got writing already from a book, put a picture on there, or add in a ticket, something like that, something memorable, something to do with your holiday, etc. And this is what these are great for if you're going away. It's got a little tuck spot, and we've got a little tag there that you could add some twine or something to. Little placemat there on that one. They've been inked. They've all been inked with the same stuff, same colour, just to give a sort of vintagey look. So I've used glimmer mist in here. So it's coffee stained paper, then I've sprayed some glimmer mist on it. So some of it might sparkle a little if you look closely enough. So we've got more, just various different types of papers in this one. Oh, I've stuck that. I've stuck this paper down onto that. I thought it was two different sheets. I'd forgotten. So the plastic binding, the comb binding's quite good, because there's lots of sort of, you're getting space between each page, etc. on it. And if you add in your own memorabilia, then it will bulk out a little, but it's still going to be perfectly fine. So I've done another little tab thing here. And I've got this pretty paper, and I've made a belly band here in polka dot pink with a little flower there. And we've added these in. So we've got this like crush look, cotton sort of coffee stained, and it's like a card. You could put pictures on there, journaling, doodles, whatever you want. It really is up to yourself. And it just does slot back in there. What else have we got? Another one of these with a little owl stamped on it, a large tag there, which is nice, and a little envelope. And what if I've stuck something in it, so you could write on this, I've just put this inside, so a little photo or something could go in there. That's done in card, that one. Okay, so ephemera is put in here, and what else? Let's see. Some more pages here. I've done a little pocket down here, and oh, this doesn't want to come out. And we've got this down here, another label there, and this, and I've just made this into a little book, and I've used the binding on it just to match in. Now this stuff that I've sprayed on it is Deco Art, it's Media Mister. It's very, I think the other people call it Glimmer Mister. It's very similar. So I had green, orange and possibly yellow in here. So I've made a little tuck spot here, so you're getting these, get a little envelope there, there's nothing inside it, you can put something in for yourself, a little card or tag there, and a little placemat that can fold like that, and you could put somebody's name on it and sit it somewhere, or just write something in it and glue it down in your book, entirely up to yourself. More paper here, a little tab top. We've got a heart here, and I've embossed it, and I've just stuck a couple of these things in it. Oh, they've stuck. They've stuck to it. Sometimes that happens. So a little bit of lined paper here, lined card that slots in, and just a little small one of this with the Glimmer Mist on it, and using that edge again, which is the binding edge if you were putting one of these plastic combs in. That's pretty paper, isn't it? Turquoisey blue, I would say, bluey green. Now here's the yellow Glimmer Mist, and I'm not sure, I'm going to hold it up, it's shadowing, but there is glimmer, there is like glittery bits in it, and another tab top there, which I think is really cool. And I've just die cut out these flowers, and I've done the edges to make it look like vintagey. So this one, you can colour this in. If you've got 5 minutes in your coffee break, or you're stressed out at work or something, get out your colouring pens, pencils, and even watercolours. You could actually use paints on here and colour in. But I decided to make it into a side pocket on the opposite side, so you can colour this in too, and what's underneath it. And I've put another one of these in, and it's lined on the back. One of these that you could stick somewhere in the book. This one that I've rounded the corners, lined on the back, and one of those little placemats, and it's a doily on the front. These little small ones in that with the doily on it, that's from Genevieve Designs. It's a printout from hers. Right, so we've got the Glimmer Mist on the opposite side in orange here, and coffee stained papers, just trying out the both together. Right, more of this stuff. And we've got a side pocket here with a few bits and bobs ephemera in it. So we've got one of these tags, this one of these, and a circle, which a photo could go on that. Or you could use that photo, the circle, sorry, as a tucking, gluing part of it, and you could have it at the side to make it into a tuck spot, and you could put something in it. Entirely up to yourself. We've got more paper here, we've got another tuck spot here, and we've got, what have we got here? So we've got that coffee stained paper, and I've done the edging as if it was going to get binded, and there's two sheets here of yellow little bits of paper made into a little booklet, and it's slotted in here. It's a map of a street in the back of that, but you could also write something in here where that is. Another embossed heart here, and we've got, oops, this is stuck to it. All seems to have stuck on there. Right, I'll make sure it's fine. Here we go. So we've got a tag on here. You could write something, and you could put a picture or something underneath that. Entirely up to yourself. And then this one and the orange matching sort of that page. I love this paper here. It's fine, very fine lines on it. Onto it, and now a large pocket at the back on those doilies. So from what have we got in here? So we've got a study planner here, blank on the back. Then we have another one of these pages for colouring in your coffee break or lunchtime. Large tag in 2 different colours. And we've got an envelope here. And that is basically it in here, as that's has come to the back of the journal. Scrapbook, memory book, traveller's notebook. I really think this is nice. It does stand, as I said, but it's your choice if you want it standing. Most people would have it on their bedside table. And as I said, you get this little crocheted heart. I'm not the best at crocheting, but it's something I've tried a few times, and I've just tried it out, and this little beaded charm, well, there it's there, that comes with it. This will be for sale on my Etsy MinxCreationsUK, and I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.